my God. Up all night. There's nothing like the morning after. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz Adult. All right, man, look. Who do we have here? We got Just Blaze. We got Bernard Burton. Who else we got? Christian Valdez. Who else we got? Whoops. All right, man. Look. First, I want to say this. Come on in. Come on in. The water's fine. And everybody, hit the like button. What a fantastic live stream we had last night. It was wonderful. And honestly, we're going to really start inviting Black Sun over more to do that dual commentary. That was a good deal right there. So hit the Tyson bell for Black Sun. He did a good job. Put himself out there. Looked like a damn fool for saying Danny Garcia is going to win by KO, but that's my boy. You put yourself out there. That's my boy. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, and I will be announcing the giveaway in a few. Let a few people come on in. The water's fine. Everybody hit the like button as you come on in. We did select a winner. I have them in my head. Hopefully I got the name right. And wait a minute. Gold Cup. That's the black, 2 sugars. Look. Look, I hope you guys got some winnings in by going to busr.com/showbiz. I won me $1,000. Okay, hit the Tyson bell. I put the 5K down and I won me $1,000. So thanks to Errol the True Spence. And there's a lot to say about Errol the True Spence's performance last night. There's a lot to say about Danny Swift Garcia's future, moving forward. There's a lot to say about Manny Pacquiao, him congratulating Errol the True Spence on Twitter. There's a lot to say about Errol the True Spence not saying a damn thing about Terence Crawford in a post-conference. He kind of just steered away from it. There's a lot to say about that. There's also a lot to say about Showtime Shawn Porter saying that he is the mandatory for the WBC and the WBO, but he is hunting Terence Crawford. Hit the Tyson bell. There's a lot to say about that. So everybody come on in. The water's fine. We got to talk. It's mine. I'll take it. There you go, Green Mount Ave. Great fight, though. The commentators didn't give Danny much credit, though. That's why, like I said, you got to watch the fights with the volume down. So a lot of people were trying to, just like, hey, look, you and Black Sun were extremely accurate. Black Sun, though, he gave a round or two more than I did to Danny Swift Garcia. But the way we saw the fight was different than everybody kind of, when you hear the commentators, it kind of, it kind of dictates what you see. You know what I'm saying? Danny Garcia was doing way more, but not enough for his father. Hit the Tyson bell. And that's the black 2 sugars. And we'll talk about what his father said. His father saying he got to throw his hands more and all those things. And we got to see how you guys feel about that. Let me read a few of these comments. Yeah, it was closer than what they made it seem. That's why you always got to watch it. I mean, not always. If you want to really get a good look at it, watch it with the volume down later. You know what I mean? It's too hyped up to watch it with the volume down for the fight, but or live. But if you can, watch it later. And hold on, Danny Garcia, he did some things. He was hitting Errol Spence pretty sharp. What's next for Billy Joe? I don't know. He put on a great performance. Billy Joe, he looked fantastic against Martin Murray. Martin Murray is one of those guys, he's just old now. Martin Murray can fight. He's tough dude. Tough egg to crack. Just not really there anymore. Billy Joe Saunders did what he should have done. Hit the Tyson bell. What I liked about Billy Joe Saunders' performance in that was that Billy Joe usually, he has a very bad habit of fighting on the level of his opposition. I hate when he does that. I really do. But this time he just gave it to Murray, and I appreciate it. Andre? We don't know if that's absolutely. It should be. It should be, because Eddie, he got those boys over there. Think about it. Eddie Hearn, he got those guys over there at 168 to make some fights happen. So, yeah, everybody hit the like button, please. Let's get more people in here before we really talk about the key topics today. So if you hit the like button, because look, the notifications don't really go out like that. So it's up to you guys to really help this community, help this channel, help the live streams. If you hit the like button, y'all comment fine in the war room. That's fine. Y'all get busy in the war room. But never forget, please always remember to hit the like button, and that brings more people in here. Then we can really start talking about the main topics. But let me read a few of these comments real quick. Spence jab was crispy. Yeah. I expected that though. But yeah, it was, and we gotta talk about that. Just Errol the True Spence, that's part of his performance. But did he perform beyond your expectations last night? I'm about to start talking about the main comments soon because we got 220 people in here, so that's pretty good. Tyson Fury does that to like Bill. Spence, ShowBizz, I got a question mark. Yo, Biz, tell Black Son I need my 100 push-ups. I'm telling Black Son. Yeah, hold on. We about to call Black. We about to call Black Son. Hey, everybody, we about to call Black Son. We don't know how he's going to answer though, so you gotta be careful. Black Son, you sound asleep. Hey, I got you on the mic on our live stream this morning. I got you on the mic, brother. I just called you. No, you can't. You know the war room is getting at you. The show business partner is getting at you, and I got you on the mic, dude. Hey, can y'all hear? Can y'all hear Black Son? Hey, we woke you up. Hey, we woke up Black Son.
I'm woke, man. I'm woke, but I'm chilling.
Okay. Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta see what my man said. Jerome Lewis. Do you remember that name?
Jerome Lewis. Nah, not really.
He said you owe him 100 push-ups, dog.
Oh yeah, that's yeah, I got you. I'm gonna get those in, dog. I upload them on my channel.
Hey, he's gonna upload. Hey, Jerome, he's gonna upload the 100 push-ups on his channel. Go to Black Son's World. Everybody go to Black Son's World and subscribe. I can't wait to see your elbows shake, Playboy.
Oh, that's wild, dog. Come on now.
You lost the bet. You got to man up in the war room, dog. We don't just talk.
Yeah, that's fact.
Hey, I get at you, brother. We got to talk anyway.
For sure.
All right. That's how you do it. He got to do that 100. He got to do that 100, dog. You cool as a cucumber, yeah. Get to pushing, boss man. Black Son. Black Son is a beast. Everyone join and subscribe. This is gonna be epic. Yo, this is gonna be funny. Okay. We got enough people in here. You want to start talking the topics? Let's start discussing the topics, dude. That was funny. You right, Jerome. That's how you remind we had a bet. We had a gentleman's bet, like men. You bust that 100. Okay. Regulator, mount up. My bad. I have to introduce you right. All right, man. So look, Yard lost, right? I'm taking it easy on Yard. He had a tough year. I'm taking it easy on him. People say no excuses, but I live in reality, so I'm taking it easy on Yard for now. He had a subpar performance, and after losing his father to COVID, I didn't expect him to. I was actually shocked that he got back in the ring and I'm gonna take it easy on him. That's the Black Two Sugars. All right. Boy. Now, look. Everybody hit the like button. Let's start discussing the topics. What grade would you give Errol the True Spence for his performance? We got a lot to talk about, okay? So this is going to be a full hour. What grade will you give Errol the True Spence's performance last night? I'm just curious. Take it easy on A. Somebody said an 8. That's a C. A, B, plus, A plus, A, B, T. You got a B? Okay, hold on. B plus. Hold on. C, A, abracadabra. B plus. Okay, A minus. Pretty good. A minus, B plus, C plus. 98%. Solid A minus. A min minus. A minus, A 10 out of 10. Okay. Wait a second. While we shooting out these grades, it's impossible to give him anything lower than a B. Hit the Tyson bell. I'm talking about you can't give him anything lower than a B. And a B minus is wrong. Now, I know this is opinions, but that's wrong. Hey, I don't care. Look, if you give him less than a B, I'm taking a huge steamy dump on your opinion. No, I'm not accepting it. I'm taking a huge steamy dump on your opinion if you give him less than a B. I'll take a B, but I ain't taking less than a B. Anything lower is disrespectful. Regulator. Dude, you know we respect opinions here in the war room. Not today. If it's lower than a B, let me tell you something. Let me break this down for you. Who has beaten Danny Swift Garcia worse than Errol Spence? Is that the worst and more decisive, the most decisive Danny Garcia has ever been beaten? And he's fought the likes of Keith one-time Thurman, and he lost to Showtime Shawn Porter. Is that the worst he's ever been beaten? Please answer that. Please. Nobody, baby. Yes. Okay, hold on. 100. Just Blaze? Okay, listen, agreed. Oh, right. Okay, nobody. We know that, right? We know that. That is by the widest margin and the most decisive he's ever been beaten. Hit the Tyson bell. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. And Errol Spence did that. Did Errol Spence do that last night? Errol Spence did it last night. And Errol the True Spence hasn't fought in 15 months. And he was thrown out the top of a speeding Ferrari that flipped over 5 times. There was a question if this man would live. And he beat Danny Swift Garcia more decisively than anybody. That is an A performance, at least a B. At least a B. If you take everything in consideration, that's an A performance, at least a B. Yeah. Not only did he outbox him, he also made Danny Swift Garcia go backwards all fight. Hit the Tyson bell. Is Danny still top 5? His head movement, great. Yeah, I love Danny Garcia. He's still top 5 in my opinion. You know what I mean? But amen, Biz. Yeah, that's what happened to me when Deontay Wilder lost and they dropped him. I'm like, he lost the number 1 guy. Facts. Yeah, no, Danny can't be top 5. Okay, that's fine. If you don't think he's top 5, that's who you gonna put over him? Ugas? Whatever it is, I don't know who you put over him, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm just trying to think who you'll put over him. Ortiz? Nah, I still won't. Danny was literally retreating the whole fight. 100. Styles make fights, period. Styles make fights. A man hasn't fought in 15 months and was thrown out of a speeding Ferrari. That's not about Styles making fights at that point. At that point, it's about stock and what Errol Spence is made of. Hit the Tyson bell. At that point, is what he's made of. Forget the medical. Forget what they said that he had or didn't have. He just had scars or just missing teeth. There's a psychological breakdown that's supposed to happen. He's supposed to be scarred psychologically. He's supposed to be. If he's human, he's supposed to have more questions than we had about him last night. Right, regulator? Or am I capping? Errol the True Spence supposed to have more questions about himself than we had about him last night. He couldn't remember what happened to him for 2 weeks. He said it to Brian Custer. There were 2 weeks he couldn't remember anything. He's supposed to not want to get hit. Right, Jay Cooley? When he got hit flush, he wiped his chin. We saw it in slow motion. He said, "Get that out of here." Hit the Tyson Bell. Before we say styles make fights, it's mostly about the stock makes the man. What Errol Spence is made of. You gotta say that's 100% facts. You gotta say that's 100% facts. And that's the black, 2 sugars. Yeah. Yeah. You cannot say that was anything less than a B. If you want to be critical and say, okay, that wasn't the best performance from Errol Spence, then let's think about this. GOAT Cup, 100%. Let's think about it, because we're doing some GOAT stuff today. Let's think about this. There were 2 guys in the ring that night. One of them happened to be Danny Swift Garcia, one of the best welterweights in the world. You're not going to look amazing. You're not going to look amazing. But I thought he did look amazing, especially considering all things. But here's the thing. And we'll talk about Danny Swift Garcia's performance in a minute. Here's the thing. What did I say the other day? Hold on. We got a super chat from Henry Sale. People saying Danny a gatekeeper, but how? Was he given the top welterweights an amazing fight toe-to-toe? 100%. He's their gatekeeper, not mine. In this community, Danny Swift Garcia is the man. I'm good. But let me tell you this. What did I say a couple days ago? What did I say yesterday? Danny Swift Garcia was too late. See, he should have caught Errol the True Spence when Errol the True Spence was on the downslide. Here. When Errol the True Spence was falling in love with the alcohol and the party and the BS, all the BS. That's when Danny Swift Garcia was right there to catch him. But the boxing gods saved Errol the True Spence. They flipped that Ferrari, got him back on track. Yeah, I said that. Got him back on track. Up. Now this Errol Spence is hard to beat. Hit the Tyson Bell. This Errol Spence is hard to beat. I'm not a big fan of Danny Garcia after he fought Lamont Peterson. I think Danny lost that fight, but Errol looked good coming from what he did. Absolutely. And Danny Swift Garcia is damn good. Okay? Nobody beats Danny Swift Garcia the way Errol the True Spence beat him. 100%. 100%. Now, let's talk about Danny Swift Garcia's dog. We be talking so much. This may be a 2-hour live stream, but and I just want to condense it down because it's football Sunday. Football Sunday. Let's talk about Danny Swift Garcia's performance. I liked Danny Swift Garcia's performance. He looked like Danny Swift Garcia. His father, emotional. Should be. That's his son. I'm not tripping over his father. But what I'm saying, you should have thrown more punches. But my thing is this. I think Errol the True Spence discouraged Danny Garcia from being busy. That jab was a beast. The jab and the footwork. The not just that, how defensively responsible Errol the True Spence was. And he's always been a technician. He always been tight. So my thing is this. I think Danny Swift Garcia was trying to find the key. Let me hit him with the straight rights. Let me hit him with this. Let me hit him with that. Let me time him. He was trying to find the key, the perfect key, because just being busy wasn't going to do it. Oh, we got a big super chat. Hold on, $20 super chat. Facts, the boxing gods saved him for us to witness something special last night. He made Danny G look like he had ring rust. Hit the Tyson Bell. Big facts. Thanks for the super chat. Huge facts. We got a lot of people in here. Thank goodness. I'm happy you guys. Now this is a normal ShowBizz the adult community type of live stream now. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody's in here now. So start hitting the like button. Let's get 1,000 people in here. I was getting worried for a minute. Like, wait a minute, man. We usually get busy in here. Okay, so the war room is lit. Good. Because we got the heavy stuff to talk about in a minute. But 1 second, because the war room, y'all about to go at it. Right now it's kumbaya. We're about to go at it in a minute. All right, but hold on 1 second. I didn't mind Danny Swift Garcia's performance. It's just that when Errol the True Spence is this version of himself, he wasn't this version for a very small portion of his career when he got to the very top. This version of Errol the True Spence, he's the best welterweight in the world. This version of Errol Spence is the best welterweight in the world. I've been saying this since Kell Brook. My thing is this, though Errol Spence, I give him an A performance. I don't give him an A+. He has to be A+ to beat Terence Bud Crawford. I think Terence Bud Crawford would have beaten that kid last night. Okay? That's just me personally. I think Terence Bud Crawford would have beaten that kid last night. The next Errol Spence, we'll see. It's been 15 months. Okay? It's nothing against Errol. It's been 15 months. That kid that was kind of Terence Crawford beat that kid last night. Now, you have to, but against a great fighter, you have to be A+. All right. In order for Errol Spence to beat Terence, he has to be A+, and vice versa. In order for Terence Bud Crawford to beat Errol Spence, he got to be A+. He can't be A. He can't be A damn minus. He got to be A+. Both of those boys got to be A+ to be victorious. All right. So that kid last night, Errol Spence was an A, in my opinion. He got to be A+ to beat Terence Bud Crawford. He got to be A+ to be. I mean, Terence. Look at Cooley. Look at damn Jay Cooley. Hey, you guys hear me preaching? You got to be. You got to be. Jay Cooley was like, Oh, he said he agreed. Okay. All right. So let me ask you guys this. Let me ask you guys this. Spence can beat Crawford at B+. That is, take this cap. Actually, take this wave cap. Forget the baseball cap. Take this wave cap, bro. You take this little piss-infected wave cap for that. Take that, bro. Okay? Look, listen. Let me ask you guys this. Who had a better performance? Let's get busy. Who had a more impressive performance? Terence Bud Crawford KOing that Kell Brook? Because obviously you guys don't agree with me that was a damn good Kell Brook. I think ShowBizz the brother was like, that's a good Kell Brook. But that's our family. Listen, Terence Bud Crawford knocking out that Kell Brook in 4, or Errol the True Spence beating a prime Danny Garcia, whitewashing him over 12 rounds. Which one was more impressive? Oh, shoot. Y'all went at it right there. No one standing still will beat Spence. Bud feet, A+. I feel you, Jerome. Spence. Kell Brook is badly damaged. I didn't think so. A lot of bias I hear. Of what? Spence, Bud, Spence. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. So wait a minute. Spence, the damn KO. The KO. But hold on. That Kell Brook looked like meth head, jaw bones all sunken in. Okay. Hold on. A 4-round destruction of Kell Brook. Was it more impressive than Errol the True Spence beating Danny Garcia over 12 rounds? Tell me why. I want to know. I'm not asking this question saying that you're wrong. I want to know. There's only one Tyson Fury. I'm going to allow that comment. I want to know. Yes, sir. Kell said he was at his best. Kell was not. That was a good Kell Brook. That was a very good Kell Brook. Kell Brook never been knocked out. He's been stopped. He never been knocked out like that. It was a well-timed punch, and it was all Terence Crawford. I can't wait for Spence versus Bud in 2035, boy. Brooke, hold on. Brooke hadn't fought at 157 or at 147 in 3 years. Nobody stopped Brooke like that. They either made him or his corner quit. Brooke, oh, wait, we got a super chat. It's a tough call. Thank you. Brooke has never been stopped like that. Thank you. But Crawford has never been dominated. Thank you. In that fashion either. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For me, that's the answer. Look, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Because I asked the question doesn't mean we have to pick one. But the KO is the best outcome. Now I'm having a hard time arguing that point. But 1 second, though. 1 second. Errol the True Spence beat a top 5. Now, okay, how about this? That Kell Brook or this Danny Garcia, which one's better? Black Two Sugars. Let me ask you this. Who's a steeper opponent? Who's a harder guy to beat? That Kell Brook at 147 or this Danny Garcia? Danny. Uh-oh. But no one ever seen Danny that discouraged, though, ever. Right, Jerome? Jerome making hella great points. Garcia. Right. Now, Danny Garcia is a steeper hill to climb. Errol the True Spence beat that kid in dominant fashion after being out for 15 months after a Ferrari car accident and being ejected from his car. Shouldn't that be more shocking? Shouldn't that be more shocking? Unless y'all have no respect for Danny Garcia. Shouldn't that be more shocking? No? Exactly. Huh? Beast mode. Huh? For me, it is. Just Blaze? Yeah. If you have any respect for that, well, y'all just showed the respect for Danny Garcia. Y'all said Danny Garcia was a steeper hill. Errol said at 70% he would beat Danny. Let me tell you what Errol the True Spence said. Did you guys go to his Instagram? Facts, Biz, preach. Yeah. Did you guys go to his Instagram? I know y'all in the war room going at it. Please go at it. Wage war. Have the blood drip from the axe, man. This is Sparta. But I'm asking you this. In Errol Spence's, I saw one comment where somebody just got at me, and I feel you. Errol Spence's in his Instagram. Errol Spence said that was an easy bag. How the hell you're gone for 15 months, get ejected from a Ferrari, and in a camera phone have false teeth? No teeth. He's gumming. He got false teeth screwed into his skull. And he says, that's an easy bag. Through his false teeth, that was an easy bag. Come on, man. That's insane. Against Danny Garcia? Spence can fight great. Crawford's a great fighter. But there's a chance, though, that Spence is a great fighter. Spence may end up being a Hall of Famer, all-time great fighter. There are people that saying Terence Crawford and Errol Spence are the type of guys that can fight back in the day. They're saying that after Spence's performance, they're saying, hey, man, is this guy on the level of Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao? Google it. People are asking, is this guy on the level of? You start hearing that he gave Floyd a black eye and made him quit in sparring and all those. It's like, what? Kicked him out of the sparring. Next week is Bud versus Spence. Then the other week is Smith versus Cinnamon Canella. And I don't see nobody beating Bud, but Errol is the king of the division. Yeah. And I think Errol the True Spence is still number one in the welterweight division, because look who he beat. And look how bad he beat him. All right, hold on. Wait, I got a lot of questions. This is going to be a long live stream. I got a lot of questions. I just thought about this. After Errol the True Spence's performance, that puts him over Usyk. Huh? Pound for pound. Usyk against Derek Chisora. Errol Spence, what he did last night. Huh? What Crawford is going to do when Spence takes his best shot and keeps coming. Whoops. Then that's a long night for Crawford. If that happens, that's a long night. What's up, my people? Can we hit the like button? Yeah, please do. Please do. Absolutely. Yep. True, T. Yeah. Lock horns. Yeah. Errol should be pound for pound number 1 or 2. Jay Cooley, brother. Listen, brother. You in a war room, bro. Comments like that. I know we're homies. Now, Jay Cooley, you my boy. At this point, me and you cool. You one of the biggest trolls I know, but we're cool. You can't. The war room you can't say Errol is number 1. You can't do that, dude. He said, I'm ready. All right, go get him. He is correct. Get Green Mount too. Everybody go. No, it's Canelo and Terence. Terence Crawford, pound for pound number 1. Canelo number 2. Inoue. Errol Spence isn't over Inoue. What do you say? Why not? We're not talking like that. That's crazy talk. All right. We're not talking like that. So listen. Everybody hit the like button. Like button. Sorry, I'm driving. No problem. Rob the barber. Thanks for the extra $2. Hey Rob, this is the official ShowBizz adult barber, Rob the barber up in here. Hey dog, I'm gonna need that fade, bro. I gotta catch a fade, man. I'm putting it in now, my schedule, dog. So let me know what time, anytime you got this upcoming week, because this is getting wicked, bro. I need some TLC. L versus Bud is today's Hearn versus Leonard, Danny versus Mikey. Who's Hearns and who's Leonard? That's the question. Who's Hearns and who's Leonard? Now, let's move forward a little bit. Because we're kind of dragging along. Manny Pacquiao, he tweeted a congratulations. Now, my people from the Philippines, come in, check me, let me know. Do what you do. I'm saying he's hinting that he's interested in fighting Errol the True Spence next. That's what I see. It's definitely a respect for his performance, and it's definitely, he said it publicly. So he's putting that conversation out. He said publicly. He putting that conversation out there. That's what it looks like to me. That's what you do. He didn't jump in the ring, definitely not. But that's the same. He entered the ring after Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia. Then he publicly tweeted after Errol Spence defeated Danny Garcia last night. No. I don't think Manny Pacquiao has truly, I think he's close to committing to Terence Crawford, but I don't think he's truly committed to Terence Crawford. Very close, but not completely. Okay, let me ask you this. Yeah, you did. Let me ask you this. What was Manny Pacquiao's tweet after Terence Crawford knocked out Kell Brook? Tell me the Black Two Sugars. What was his tweet? Easier fight to make for him? Question mark. Yeah. Which fight you think is bigger draw? Pac versus Spence or Pac versus Spence? So you got a point. Nothing. Black Two Sugars. What did he say? Hit the like button. Everybody. Oh yeah, there's 1,000 people in here. Everybody hit the like button. And I have to do the giveaway in a minute. What did he say? When Terence Bud Crawford KO'd Kell Brook, what did Manny Pacquiao tweet? Everybody that said, I don't know anything. I just want to know the words he tweeted. What did he say? Crickets. Crickets. No tweet. He didn't say anything. He congratulated him. Not a peep. Where was the congrats? Where? Go to his Twitter. Please show me. Maybe I missed it. I could have missed it, and you could be making a great point. But I didn't see one. I don't think he said anything. Manny just flexing high political skills on boxing. There wasn't a tweet from him. Everybody went right to his page. There wasn't a tweet from him. He didn't say anything. He did, Biz. What did he say? I don't recall. I never. Okay, how about this? Whatever he said wasn't shared across Google. Hit the Tyson Bell. Whatever he said didn't go everywhere. Maybe gave him a personal call. I didn't see the tweet. Let me see the super chat that I probably missed. Easier fight to make. I read that one. I mean, Pulav versus AJ, not Bud versus Spence. But how can Smith beat Canelo? Break it down. ShowBizz the adult. He can't. I mean, he can, but he won't. Canelo head movement and stuff is he got to stay from the outside, but I can't. I don't see it. Maybe I missed it. But here's the thing. It didn't go everywhere. And what I'm saying is this. It was a highly publicized tweet from Manny Pacquiao to Errol the True Spence. I'm not sure if Manny Pacquiao even watched the Terence Bud Crawford fight. But as soon as Errol Spence was the victor, Manny Pacquiao said, "Welcome back. Congratulations." Hit the Tyson Bell. What that says to me is that he at least considers Errol Spence. He was looking at Errol Spence's return, and Manny Pacquiao is a gladiator warrior. I'm sure Manny Pacquiao is licking his chops. He want to fight somebody who looks good, not who looks bad. Manny Pacquiao publicly said, "Congratulations, welcome back." I'm sure he's looking at Errol Spence and said, "That is going to be a great pay-per-view fight." Let me ask you this. What was Terence Bud Crawford's pay-per-view numbers against Kell Brook? Bigger global star, AJ or Nello? Whew. Well, according to the numbers, AJ beat out Nello last year. So, Spence earned the pack, didn't he? Yeah, he earned it. Oh, yeah, he's a unified champion. He's the only one with 2 belts. What was Terence Bud Crawford's pay-per-view numbers when he fought Kell Brook? It wasn't pay-per-view. Hit the Tyson Bell. Correct. Who would Manny Pacquiao fight? Bob Arum just said, "I'm losing money on Terence Bud Crawford." Who would Manny Pacquiao fight? How you see a fight between Pac-Man and Bud playing out? Bud is beating him, just beating him. But I think Manny Pacquiao is catching him with some good shots, but Bud is hitting him with hard shot. I just think I can't see Manny beating him at 42 years old. I can't. Manny Pacquiao versus Spence looks like it's close. No tweet at all, right? I'm gonna tell you this. How many of you believe that Manny Pacquiao is interested in fighting to unify 3 belts with a bigger fight? Let me ask you this. Manny Pacquiao's with the PBC. Manny Pacquiao against Errol Spence will be for 3 belts. Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence will be pay-per-view because Manny Pacquiao is the biggest star and Errol the True Spence is a pay-per-view star. Versus Manny Pacquiao versus Terence Crawford for 2 belts, and Manny Pacquiao versus Terence Crawford against Top Rank, and Manny Pacquiao versus Terence Crawford, and Manny Pacquiao is the only pay-per-view star. Which one do you think makes more sense financially? Legacy, everything. What do you think makes more sense? More money and more reward. More money and more belts. What's good, Biz? Just came through. Much love to you. What do you think? Easier to make, more money, EJ. Bigger rewards. Spence Pack, bigger story, bigger last payday. Yeah. That's the black 2 sugars. So I'm gonna end this Manny Pacquiao versus Errol the True Spence comment with this. Manny Pacquiao is interested. He's at least interested. He's at least interested. Now let's talk about this. Errol the True Spence was asked about Terence Bud Crawford last night in a post-press conference. Did anybody see that? Errol Spence was asked about Terence Bud Crawford in a post-fight press conference. Did anybody see that? Did anybody see that? Did anyone see Errol Spence's response? Yeah, you saw that? I did. Yep. Yeah, Jay Cooley. Did y'all like his response? A new member, boy. Did y'all like his response? Did y'all like it? If you are a bigger fan of boxing than Boxer, there is no way in hell you liked his response. You may like Errol Spence, but there's no way you like that response if you are a big fan of the sport more than you are of Errol Spence. Spence versus Crawford, F everything else. Pac is old. Well, you want undisputed, though. Pac just beat Keith Thurman. Spence ain't playing games. Nope. Do you guys agree with me on that? If you are a bigger fan of the sport than Terence Bud Crawford, you didn't. I hated his response. You must. Well, you know, I'm not. But if Bud really didn't care about me, then why would Bud show up? If he really didn't care, why? Dude, I hated that response. I hated that response. Now, you guys saw me give mad love to Errol the True Spence for 40 minutes. So this ain't no love, hate. Don't be in your feelings in the war room. Don't be soft in the war room, okay? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Errol the True Spence. When Errol the True Spence said, well, if you don't like me, then why come? That's not. Spence should get the Pac-Man fight, and Crawford should face some of the tougher fighters. We'll talk about that in the PBC, like Porter and Thurman, to get the pay-per-view appeal up. We'll talk about that right now. We'll talk about that in a minute. Come on, man. Dodge Bud said he wanted to go to the ranch and buy a horse. He sure did. That's the Diva move. That's the Diva move. I'm not going to really say much. I'm going to go to my team. Hey, look, man, I'm going to go to my horses. I'm going to do this. I'm not going to build up any fight, no nothing, because I'm trying to drain. Let's not talk about Terence Bud Crawford at all. You talk about Terence Bud Crawford, I'm going to just do what I did to Danny Garcia in the ring. You know what's on the minds of everybody. Hey, if you didn't care about me, why you show up? That's the elephant in the room. I wanted Errol the True Spence to say, Terence Crawford can get that smoke. Man down, strap season. Manny Pacquiao can get that smoke. Man down, strap season. That doesn't mean he's fighting Terence Crawford next. He could have just said those things. Listen, man down, strap season. Hit the Tyson Bell. That's the response I wanted. That's the response I wanted. Boxing politics, thumbs down. Yeah. He already said it. Say it again. When they bring up Terence Bud Crawford, don't say, if you didn't like me, then why show up? No, man down, strap season. Bud said he didn't need Spence. I know. That's how you feed on top of that. That's how you build on top of that. Bud said he didn't need Spence. He showed up at the fight, right? Then Spence should say, man down, strap season. Bud is going to wax Thurman, but Porter, that's fire. Yeah. Thanks for the super chat. Man down, strap season. Look, Terence Bud Crawford told Errol the True Spence. He told Brian Custer, hey, I'm not trying to fight Errol Spence next. He just came from a car accident. After that, though, well, Errol Spence just looked magnificent against Danny Swift Garcia. Terence Crawford showed up. Forget the I'm going to poke at you with words. He showed up. I would expect the truth to tell the truth. I know Spence. I know we know where Spence at. Man down, strap season. Huge Spence fan. I didn't like the answer. Right. About his next fight, but I respect it. I do. I respect it. I didn't like it. I do respect it, though. Crawford did say he didn't need Spence. Won it. So Errol wasn't going to speak on him last night. Right. Hit the Tyson bell. I hear that, but that's still some diva stuff. That's petty. I would have been like, man, strap. And that's the black two sugars. Now, look. Let me run this. And you know everybody gets to smoke evenly over here. Everybody get praised evenly. Everybody gets to smoke evenly, right? I mean, am I unbiased? Yes or no? Because I'm about to say something in the war room, and I don't want nobody tripping, okay? Yeah, swing your axe. Swing the broadsword, have the shield, put on your helmet, okay? This is Sparta, all right? But I'm about to say something. Have you guys noticed? I'm pretty unbiased. I'm as unbiased as I can possibly be. All right? That's the black two sugars, right? Because I'm about to go in right here. I'm about to go in. Balanced commentary. Okay. Because I've given Terence Crawford all the love. I'll say he's number one fighter pound for pound. I'll say Errol the True Spence should get an A for what he did against Danny Swift Garcia. I didn't like what Errol the True Spence said about in a post conference about Terence Bud Crawford. I'm gonna say this. When Shawn Porter was asked, him being the mandatory for the WBC and the WBO, the WBC belt held by Errol True Spence, the WBO belt held by Terence Bud Crawford. He's the mandatory for both of them. When they asked Showtime Shawn Porter, who do he want? He said he'll fight either or, but I would rather fight Terence Bud Crawford because y'all seen me against Errol the True Spence, but I am interested, just like the boxing world would be interested in me against Terence Bud Crawford. Now, that's who he wants. If Terence Bud Crawford does not want Shawn Porter back, if he does not take on Shawn Porter next, if he can't get that Manny Pacquiao fight, and he does not protect his WBO belt by taking on the mandatory Shawn Porter next, then he's ducking. And that's the black two sugars. The only person talking about being a friend now is Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter ain't talking about no friendship. That's real talk. If I don't hear anything about Showtime Shawn Porter versus Terence Bud Crawford, we are going to demand that. Just like y'all made that Teofimo Lopez-Lomachenko fight happen, just how y'all came together and made that happen, and I watched y'all make that happen in real time. I saw y'all put the pressure on Teofimo Lopez, and Teofimo Lopez went out there, took that small paycheck, and whooped that ass. And now he's the man on Ring Magazine. So he did his job. Y'all did your job. If this fight isn't look like it's inching towards each other, apply the pressure. Apply the pressure. Apply the pressure. Good look for Spence Jr. post-accident. Danny, to me, Biz looked like he settled for a moral victory in round 1. Yep. Peace to the community. I like that. I like that comment. We ain't talking about friends. We ain't talking about friends. Errol is playing with him. He's making Bud put in work. After Bob's rant, Bud has been promoting himself. It's just a chess move. Fine. But let me do this. Let me do this. In this war room, in the ShowBizz adult community, okay? We got to spread eagle on this one. All right? We got to spread out on this one. Look here. I don't talk about other media platforms, all those guys who are all the media guys, the WBN, ESPN, Boxing News 24, all those guys, all right? They do their thing. I love them to death, okay? They do their thing. But I'm going to tell you this. Anybody who are not demanding Shawn Porter versus Terence Bud Crawford, Shawn Porter is the mandatory. And Shawn Porter is calling out Terence Bud Crawford. He has to fight him. He has to fight him. I just watched Errol the True Spence whitewash Danny Swift Garcia after 15 months. He got to fight him. You're right. Yeah, in the community. He got to fight him. That's his mandatory. And Shawn Porter, though he's also the mandatory for Errol the True Spence, Shawn Porter said, I've been in there with the True Spence already. I want Terence Bud Crawford. He can go after the WBO belt or he can go after the WBC belt. He is choosing to go after Terence Bud Crawford. He got to fight him. Porter has shown that he's not his friend. He got to fight him. Well, how about this? Tyson said, if you're friends, you'll fight each other. Hit the Tyson bell. You got to fight him. He can't beat Bud. I'm not talking about that. He got to fight him. You're so right. Yeah. Yep. That's the Black Two Sugars. Victory has defeated you. If Errol fights Pac-Man and Canelo, he has fought them all. Brooke, Porter, Garcia, Pac-Man, and Canelo. Bud can say that at 147. Oops. Yeah. Look, hold on. All the sanctioning bodies chose Porter for Bud and EJ. Yep. Hey, check this out. Errol Spence, he's fought Kell Brook. He's fought Showtime Shawn Porter. And he's fought Danny Swift Garcia. Okay. He also fought an unbeaten pound for pound Mikey Garcia. Okay. But let's just talk about those three. Kell Brook, Danny Swift Garcia, Showtime Shawn Porter. Showtime Shawn Porter has fought Keith One-Time Thurman. He fought Danny Swift Garcia. He fought Kell Brook. He also fought Ugas. Okay. And he fought Errol the True Spence. All right. Danny Swift Garcia has fought Errol Spence, Keith One-Time Thurman. And he also fought Showtime Shawn Porter. Terence Crawford has only fought Kell Brook. He got to fight Porter. Porter is his WBO mandatory. He got to fight him. I understand the big celebrated fight in AJ versus Terence Crawford. I understand all that. As boxing fans, you should want that fight. And he's the mandatory. And if he doesn't fight Showtime Shawn Porter, that is a duck move. Am I right? If he doesn't fight Showtime Shawn Porter, that's a duck move. Errol Spence fought him. That's a duck move. Big facts. Hell no, bro. You tripping. Yeah. That's his mandatory. Big facts. That's his mandatory. Come on. I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to let Jay Cooley, big time. KO and Bud, whatever. I'm saying fight. I'm not saying predict the fight. 100% correct. Absolutely. Let me ask you this. Do you understand why, and when we could talk about this for a quick sec, do you understand why Anthony Joshua is taking on Kubrat Pulev next week? Do you understand why Joshua is taking on Pulev next week? That's his mandatory. He has to take on Pulev before fighting for undisputed against Tyson Fury. Same situation, same scenario. Terence Crawford got to fight Showtime Shawn Porter before he takes on that Errol the True Spence. That's big facts, man. You're absolutely correct. That's big facts. He's going for the rematch. That's not what he said last night. You're talking for him. What Shawn Porter said is he wants Terence Crawford hit the Tyson bell. That's what Shawn Porter said. Good morning, War Room. DJ For Real, what's going on with you? Before I leave, I'm going to talk about Anthony Joshua versus Pulev next week. And let's talk about the giveaway. The winner of the giveaway. I don't know if you're in here. I hope you're in here, because if you don't accept this giveaway, if you don't accept it, I'm going to have to give it to somebody else. But the winner is Saul Sanchez. Congratulations to you. Hey, Saul, are you in here? Got to be in here, man. Let me know within this week. All right? If you don't, Victory has defeated you. If you don't accept this, next weekend I'm gonna give it away. So accept this. Accept these cards. So Alvarez. Congratulations. Yeah, DJ For Real. Congratulations. All right, look. Now, here's the thing. There's only one Tyson Fury. That's you? It says Saul Sanchez in the. All right, so here's the thing. Let's talk about this Anthony Joshua versus Pulev real quick, and I'll be talking about this next week. You know I go on break on Mondays, but I'll be back Tuesday. But we'll talk about this. I am not confident about Anthony Joshua versus Pulev. I am not confident about Anthony Joshua versus Pulev. If you could go to busr.com/showbiz, you may want to grab $100 and put on Pulev. Why? Pulev has beaten some guys that I like. Okay, he's beaten Tony Thompson, right? He's beaten Kevin Johnson, right? He's beaten Derek Chisora. Okay, he's beaten Fury, Hughie Fury. He's beaten some guys that I like. All right. He's only lost. Who did he lose to? Who was his only loss? Who was his only loss? He only lost once. Who did he lose to? Klitschko. Hold on. He only lost to Klitschko. I know other guys like that. Guys like Povetkin, who gave Anthony Joshua some trouble. All right. I am feeling particularly weird because I respect his new trainer. Y'all know who his new trainer is, right? Who jumped in that camp last year? Who jumped in that Pulev camp last year? Didn't know that, Biz. 100. Who jumped in that Pulev camp? You guys remember? You guys remember? Pulev ego stood tall. Not Teddy. No, say. Joe Goosen. Yeah, Goosen. You saw that? AJ loses when he looks ahead at the fight like Ruiz won. I think Anthony Joshua is ready. Victory has defeated you. I think he's ready. All right. I think he's learned his lesson. Okay. I do. Yeah, Joe Goosen. I do. But I'm saying Pulav is dangerous. He's a dangerous kid. Pulav is a dangerous kid, bro. He's only lost to Klitschko. He's a dangerous kid. He can punch. Okay. Joe Goosen in his corner. The guy can fight. You saw what he did with Derek Chisora. He can fight. All right. Look, yeah, he's dangerous. He's dangerous. I got AJ, but I'm not feeling all that confident. If AJ can whoop Pulav, that'll be a beautiful thing, especially for Undisputed. We want to see the biggest fight in UK history. We want to see Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. We want to see that, which that's the fight that's going to happen. Wilder and Fury is not happening. That's done. Fury versus Joshua, that's 2021. Fury, and we'll talk about it. Joshua, I'll do a video on Joshua versus Pulav, and I'll talk about Fury. I'll do a video on that, break it down, like I do with the Iron Mike Tyson videos. I'm just saying. Pulav can fight. He can punch. All right? I'm just a little cautious when saying that Anthony Joshua is just going to beat Pulav. All right? So, hey, look, thanks for everybody for showing up. A beautiful live stream. I'm taking tomorrow off, but I will be back on Tuesday. I'm not sure if I'll be doing a live stream, but it's time to start hyping up the Anthony Joshua versus Pulav fight. We got to start doing that, okay? Talk a little bit about Errol the True Spence and what's next for him. Talk that Shawn Porter and Terence Bud Crawford, what's going to happen with that. But we got to start hyping up that Pulav versus Anthony Joshua fight. Make this boxing the #1 sport in the world. I will be going live for that fight on DAZN next weekend. So make sure you guys show up. ESPN says boxing needs a super fight. Do you agree? Yeah, we've been getting them, but it's not super duper because you saw Mike Tyson versus Roy beat out everybody. That's a shame. Not really a shame because Mike Tyson but still, when you beat out Fury versus Wilder, boxing got to grow in health. So we're going to try to make boxing #1 sport in the world. Make sure you show up to my live commentary for that next weekend. All week I'll be talking some Anthony Joshua, Pulav, the latest and greatest on that. We'll be talking about Terence Bud Crawford, Errol the True Spence, stuff like that. ShowBizz the adult. And I'll be off Monday. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I'm out. Man, dude, this just fantastic live stream. Man, like I said, this Anthony Joshua versus Pulav fight, we're going to be biting our nails. I'm out of here.